It's just coming up dawn behind me. I'm up early today. It's like 7 o'clock. Yeah. Well, it was when I came down. I hope you are well. Happy Vlogmas. I had a very nice quiet day yesterday. I mean, I did a few things, but they were just things that felt like, you know, I wanted to do. And, oh, I wanted to report on the vermouth Dennis made me. It's like Lillet. There's a French liqueur, wine liqueur, Lillet Blanc. And this is like a earlier version of that. They have made Lillet Blanc sweeter and, I don't know, less wormwood or something, I'm not sure. From what it originally was when you see Lillet in like recipes from the 1930s. It's a different sort of version. Anyway, Dennis put too much wormwood in. It's a little bit bitter, but we made Corpse Reviver number 2 yesterday. And I'll have him email me the link to the guy making the Corpse Reviver. And he's making Harry Craddock's Corpse Reviver. So if you've got the Harry Craddock's cocktail book, it's in there. Corpse Reviver number 2. And it takes Lillet, Cointreau, and gin. And lemon juice. And we used Dennis's new vermouth / Lillet. And my homemade Cointreau. You gotta work hard to be a keto cocktail drinker. Anyway, it was delicious. It turned out really good. But his version is a little bit bitter, so the next time he will be more careful with his wormwood. You're supposed to put 0.05 grams of wormwood, and he put 0.5. So he put 10 times more. He picked a lot of it out, but it didn't all come out. So it was a little bit bitter. So it's and it's not super sweet anyway. The homemade version isn't supposed to be sweet. It's supposed to be vermouth, like a dry vermouth. So I did not try it in a martini. I might do that. I might do that tonight. Try it in a martini. Okay, I have terrible light now. I should know better than that. So here is my sock. Oops, wrong way. Yeah. Just happened, well, as I showed you yesterday, I was running out of my hawthorn. Wow. Oh, hold on. Let me just see if I can put more light on. That's better. I was running out of my hawthorn, but I wasn't running out of it as quickly as I thought I was. I finished off what I had, but I just happened to have this bag of yarn sitting in the corner of my chair, no lie. I think this is the yarn that I made Christie's. I think this is the yarn I dyed and I made Christie's boxy out of. I could be wrong. I need to ask her if her boxy is striped with sparkling yarn and regular yarn. But I'm pretty sure this is the yarn that I dyed because this has stellina in it, and this doesn't. So anyway, I used the non-stellina version, but it was in a box. I was looking for something. Oh, I think I was looking for the chamomile. And I was going through boxes, and I had a box sitting in the little box sitting in the dining room that had this yarn in it and a big wad of yarn that I had rescued from the yard probably a year ago and never did anything with. I just threw it in, you know, because it had sticks in it and it was a mess. But this yarn was in with that for some reason. So I took the messy yarn upstairs and I put this in my chair thinking, oh, I want to put that in my blanket. And it only got as far as the corner of my chair. Yeah, that's how I work. Anyway, so when I sat down with this sock and I needed a toe, it was right there on my chair. And there you go. There are my socks. Second pair of socks in December. And it's the 16th. Crazy, right? Crazy. I'm thinking I'm going to do a podcast, like a New Year's Day podcast. Because I'm going to have 2 FOs. Well, who knows how many I'm going to have, the rate I'm going. I'm thinking about, since I just did those toes, I'm thinking about trying to dig up. I have some Felici striped socks on the go. And in fact, I have already cut the Afterthought heel and I'm just waiting to do it. And I just did those toes and I think I'm going to do the toe that I've just done for these socks as the heel on those Afterthought heels. So I'm going to dig around a little bit today, see if I can find them. Because I'm feeling like I'm on a sock whip roll here, and I might as well just go with it, right? But that does mean that I did not work on my cowl yesterday. So I will get one more day of yarn to pick from. Because it's day 16. Day 16. So last night I got tired. It was like 10:30, and 10:30, you know, sometimes I think I'm tired. I mean, I am tired, but I'm not sleepy, and I feel tired, and I go to bed at 10:30, and then I lay there for 3 hours, and it drives me crazy. So I didn't want to do that. So I decided, and I was lamenting to Dennis that I can't sit. The way I'm sitting is back in my sweater. I can't just take a book to bed and read a book, because if it's fiction and interesting, I just stay up and read. It doesn't make me sleepy. So I decided, I have bought some watercolor books, some watercolor like how-to books, and some books of people's watercolors. So I took one of each of those up to bed, and Dennis says, oh, and you should take your new bookmark. I'm like, you're right, perfect for go to bed, Barb. And so I did. I took them up, and so I read for a few minutes, looked at beautiful pictures, and then I went to bed. So I've used, Marianne, I've already used your bookmark. And this is why I'm thinking of it, because I think this is oh. She says, I thought this would be cool on your tree. So this is one of the bookmarks, but she thought this would be good for my tree. I guess this is a design that has not, oh, I think she's right. That will be cool on my tree. I don't know if jumping up and putting it on my tree right away works, but so I won't do that again. But I love it. I love these wooden things. And those are, they look like stylized, like a stylized vine, leaves and things. So pretty. So pretty. Thank you, my dear. Like I said, I have the most interesting tree with the coolest stuff. Thank you. All right. You would think I could unwrap tissue paper. I can't use scissors. I have cut my yarn before. Ooh, that's pretty. So this is, oh, it's a blue, like a royal. This is like a royal blue. It's hard to see in the, maybe it's better. A royal blue with some dark gray. Can you see that? You can't see that, but I can. With a little bit of, so it's tonal. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Maybe this will be a long cowl. Now I have to think of something else to do. If I don't want to make a long cowl that uses all my yarns, then I'm going to have to think of something else because these are so gorgeous. Oh yeah, so a royal navy blue, more like a light navy blue with some gray in it. Yeah, oh yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, my dear. My stitch, my pearl stitch and witch. It's got a little tiny tag that says little cloth tag that you would sew into a seam, handmade with heart. Cute. I'm gonna have to go back through all of these little envelopes to pick up those little things that, and this is a little angel stitch marker on a wire. The wires don't fit on my keychain. They come off. So that was nice. So there we go. And me sitting there reading my watercolor book made me think, oh, it's time for me to get my paints out. So maybe I will do that. I'm gonna go visit Aura today or tomorrow. She needs help scheduling her cardiac rehab. She keeps calling them and, you know, nothing happens. For a while they weren't calling her back. The last time they said they were waiting for authorization, but she didn't know who from. So I'm gonna call and figure out who she's talking to and what the story is. Help her get that organized because she needs it. She needs it. She's having trouble getting around these days and she needs help. So I'm going to help her with some phone calls. That's my plan. Today or tomorrow, we shall see. If Russ and Pat helped her get her trash can and stuff out yesterday, I can bring them in for her today. So maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure. But otherwise, I don't really have any plans for today other than to work on my cowl and to go find those socks that I'm in the middle of. They might be in my chest right here. They used to be under here, but they're not under here anymore. So I might have taken them upstairs. So there are several places I can look. That's always the case in my house. But, yeah. Yeah. So things are calm and quiet here. I have downsized my holiday stuff that I do, my holiday shopping, things like that. I don't do that anymore. And so, you know, I do the grandkids. And I just gave Jason and Allison money. I'm going to give Rich money. In case Christy's watching and he's listening, probably won't be. And so Christy's the only one who I exchanged like a gift with, adult, that I exchange a gift with. An actual gift. And the decorating has been done and minimal, and I did get my cards out. I decided to give myself a break and not try to paint cards. And since I had so many cards, I do have 2 more cards to send. I got 2 cards from people I did not send cards to, so I'll send those out today. And you know, so I'm in low-key mode. It used to be when Christmas was a much huger deal and I wasn't retired. December was a crazy month for me, and I know December's a crazy month for a lot of people. And I know a lot of people, it's a very difficult season because of relationships and you know, mental health issues and seasonal, you know, light disorders. And I mean, it's like a super combination of things that can come together and make it difficult. And I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're able to have a calm and, you know, December. So keeping it simple has helped me. I hope you all are doing well. I know it's a tough season. I know how hard it is for some people. Some years, it's been hard for me some years. So, and COVID isn't helping, that's for sure. Before I forget, this is the charms that the girls are opening. And this is what I sent Megan for the 16th, day 16. I texted the kids, Jason, last night and said, you know, are the girls enjoying the Advent, or would they have preferred something more toyish? He said they are loving it and that they open them every morning and put the charm on their bracelet, and that Sammy wears it everywhere. So Sammy's loving it. She's, you know, she's my girly girl over there with the dress on every day, and now she has a charm bracelet, so that's good. I hope it stays on her pretty well. She's only 5, but it's pretty small. I think it should be fine. It should be fine. So anyway, that's it for me for this morning. I just wanted to, you know, check in. Not too much going on today. I don't expect there to be anything interesting much for the rest of this video. I hope you're not disappointed. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Well, I've just threaded my needle. I'm going to do my Kitchener stitch on the heel of this sock. This sock has been waiting for a long time. I had cut the afterthought heel, cut it, but I hadn't knit it. So, and for some reason I picked this purple and it was in the bag, so I kept going with it. I think that'll be fine. I'm going to use it on the toe too, I guess, just for symmetry. So I'm going to do the Kitchener stitch and finish this heel off, and then I'm going to cut the heel of the next sock. I don't know, maybe I'll set up my tripod and see if I can capture that for you guys. I don't know. Meanwhile, I don't think I'm going to go visit Aura today. Dennis is doing some cooking today, and so I'll have food to bring her tomorrow, so I think that will be the plan. Ooh, and the sun just came out, so it looks like it's clearing up a little bit. It was so cloudy this morning, but we shall see. Meanwhile, Kitchenering away.
I did this wrong. I put that second needle in one stitch too close to my other one, so I'm going to take it out and do it again. Rats. Oh, I thought I had turned the video on when I did this, but I guess I didn't. So I had put this needle too close. It shouldn't be in the next stitch up. It should leave a stitch because I'm going to take an entire row of stitches out here. And so that's what my sock looks like just before I'm getting ready to clip it. And look at my needle. I mean my scissors. They're a little magnetized. I'm not sure why. So then I am going to clip it right here in the middle and then unpick going each way. So then I'll have an end I can weave in. And then I will put these live stitches on my regular needle and make a heel just like the other heel. So that's what I'm doing. There you go. I'm all set up. Now I will just put these live stitches on my needle and proceed. I did the I did the toe from my Vanilla is the New Black. I did 7 rows straight up before I started decreases, and that gave me a little bit of a gusset. And I will be doing the same thing on this sock. So there you go. Okay, so I have done all my decreases and everything on my heel. I have 12 stitches on each needle, and now it's time for me to do my Kitchener stitch. Now, I don't mind Kitchener stitching. I like it well enough, and I have it memorized, and so I don't have to look it up every time, which is nice. So basically you have 2 setup stitches, and the theory of a Kitchener stitch is that you purl into each stitch and then you knit into each stitch on your needle will have a purl stitch into it and a knit stitch into it. And on the front needle, you, in the normal course of the Kitchener, you knit off and then you purl into the next stitch, and then in the back needle you purl off and you knit into the back stitch. But to start, you have to set up that stitch by purling into the front stitch because every stitch that you take off has been purled and knit, and you knit into the back stitch with your needle. So that's the setup. Knit off, purl, purl off, knit is how I remember it. So I've purled into this first stitch so I can knit it off with my needle. I can knit it, oops, the sun, knit it off with my needle and then purl into the next stitch on my front knitting needle. And then because I had knit into that first stitch, I can purl off and knit into the next stitch. So it's knit off, purl, purl off, knit, and then knit into the next stitch. And then I just tighten as I go along. In some situations you have to be very careful how you tighten, but so knit off, purl, back needle back from me, purl off, knit. And that's me doing Kitchener. So here I am all Kitchenered in. I've got a little thing up there that actually happens to me regularly, and I'm pretty sure you can find on the internet how to get rid of that. But I just weave my end in through the very tip of that Kitchener, and I pull really hard, and it goes away pretty much. Just a little bump there. So that's what I do. So I'm weaving in my Kitchener end, and my heels are done. Now I did try on the other sock after I finished the heel, just to make sure that I hadn't totally screwed things up when I picked this style of heel to make, and it seems like it's okay. But so I tried it on and discovered that I am just about ready to start the toes on this one as well. In fact, I may be exactly at the place to start my toes. So I need to try them on again, see what I think, and there you go. All right, so there's my heel on my second sock. Ta-da! Okay, here we are on a walk on another beautiful day. It's in the high 50s. Dennis is wearing his light jacket and his ball cap, and it's sunny. It was dreary and cloudy this morning, but boy, it got really nice. And on the way down the driveway, there were 2 packages from the wonderful Carol. Sent them from Canada, and I'll be showing those to you. Well, one of them is the grand prize, one of the grand prizes for the Ode to Joy Make Long. Maisie, sit. Maisie. Maisie, sit. Puppy, sit. Sit. Oh, good girl, good sit. Yes. Stay. Stay. Yeah, there's a lady walking by, isn't there? Okay. You're sitting nicely, but Pearl always gets Maisie when we're on the grass. So anyway, Carol sent something, and I'm not sure what it is, for the grand prize for the Ode to Joy Make Along, which I should have been talking about all along, but I didn't know what it was going to be. So I'll open it this afternoon. Uh-oh, people coming. Open it this afternoon and show you. Come on, Mace. Whoop, people are coming, so I gotta go. Okay, so I'm back from my walk, and I haven't been talking about it, but Canada Ode to Joy. So Carol has sent a prize package for the grand prize for the Ode to Joy make-along. And, you know, as I said earlier, I'm actually knitting, so I think I'm going to do a podcast on January 1st. So my New Year's resolution is to do a podcast on New Year's Day. That's my only one, I think. Pretty sure. I'm not going to make any other ones. And I will be drawing for the grand prize of the Ode to Joy make-along. And this is what she sent us. There is another box that says something, something for me, and I'm very excited about that. But I am going to wait and open that tomorrow because I already did a lot of recording today. Oh my, recording today. Oh, Carol, this is so amazing. And I want to spread the joy. Did you make these? This is a little notions pouch. It says Ode to Joy on it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. This is so wonderful. Look how cute. Oh, Carol. Isn't that cute? And look, stitch markers. All musical themed. Oh, Carol, these are so wonderful. Oh my gosh. All music themed. Oh. That's not all. That's not all, but I'm putting these back together. Oh my gosh. In this pretty little bag. And then a matching, oh how cute, a matching GPN holder. Look! Oh, this is like, I guess this is like a mug rug. Maybe she'll tell us. How adorable. Oh, Carol, look at this. A gorgeous, gorgeous bag. And this is like padded. You could put everything that you care about in here and it would never get hurt, even if, and look at the pockets inside. And I love the music. And look, Ode to Joy 2021. Oh, Carol, look at this. Oh, and some scroll here. I hesitate to open it. She'll tell me if I can open it. And some hot chocolate and some soak. I'm not going to open it unless she tells me I should. This is for the winner. Look at this gorgeous bag. This is so substantial. Carol, this is so gorgeous. And look at that ribbon, Ode to Joy 2021. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how amazing this prize is. And I will add some yarn. And that's the grand prize. I mean, it is incredibly grand. It is incredibly grand. Thank you so, so much, Carol. And these are adorable. All music themed. And that is just super. Oh, Carol, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, congratulations to the winner. Whoever that is, they are getting an amazing, amazing prize. I love it so much. Thank you so much, Carol. Let me know if I should be opening and reading that paper or should I leave it for the winner? You tell me, because it's pretty tightly wound. That is amazing. So I'm going to spread that out and get a nice picture of it so that I can show it every day until December 31st, because I am going to choose a winner on New Year's Day. So get your projects in the Ode to Joy Make Along thread on Ravelry, and it's going to be a picture. It will be a picture post that wins this prize, and I probably pick a couple of posts. I'll pick this one first, and then I'll pick, maybe 3 other posts, either comments or pictures, and have a pattern prize. Oh, Carol, this is so wonderful. I cannot tell you how much I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I have another box over there that I'm not opening till tomorrow, because, spread the joy or content, however you want to think about it. Oh, well, aren't you glad you've been posting in the Ode to Joy Make Along all along? The more pictures you have in there, the more chance you have to win. So there you go. And I don't think it's going to make any difference that I put my heels on the different sides of my sock. They're symmetrical. But I have started on the toe. Who knows? I might have another finished pair of socks today, depending on how the evening goes. But I am going to say goodnight here. Oh, thank you so much, Carol. Thank you, thank you. And I'm sure the grand prize winner thanks you too. And well, thank you very much. and it was so perfect. So perfect. Thank you. So I will say good night. I'm going to try to get this up and edited so Dennis can have his computer whenever he wants it. And I will say take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.